Hey guys, this is Rick at Tasty Guitar. Today I'm going to be breaking down a killer rhythm part from another unsung funk legend, Tony Maiden of Rufus and Chaka. Tony Maiden has a really unique rhythm style in using his index finger and thumb in place of a pick. But I'm going to go ahead and break this rhythm down using a pick and save your fingers because man, it hurts. Be sure to come by TastyGuitar.com, subscribe in the bottom of the homepage to receive the tab collection with the free tab on this lesson and over 100 more, and check the description below for information about membership at Tasty Guitar, where you can get interactive Soundslice tab, backing tracks, feedback on your playing from me, and so much more. Tune up and let's get started. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play through the first measure of this 8-bar rhythm and I'll come back and break it down. One more time. All right, now this entire rhythm is in the key of E, and we are starting by just playing that low E open, 8th notes on downstrokes. Right there. 1 and. On beat 2, going to hit scratches, 16th notes here, and then follow that with the 9th fret, the C sharp note there. On beat 3, you're going to do the same rhythm that you did on beat 2, but now going down to the B note at the 7th fret on the low E string. So far we would have this. Make sure you keep some clearance with your fingers here so that you don't sound the notes on the A string underneath that E. It's really important. Having a little bit of clearance, don't hit those notes underneath, but don't have it too high where those notes are going to ring through open. On beat 4, something a little bit interesting here. We're going to do 16th notes on dead strings, but it's down, up, down, down. So from the beginning, this entire measure is. All right, second measure, real slow. This measure is especially difficult to get clean. Here it is, the first beat. Just hitting that C sharp note there at the 9th fret on the low E string, hitting scratches, alternate strumming. On beat 2, going to go down to the B note at the 7th fret there. It's really difficult to get this clean without having other stuff ringing. So just make sure you have that index finger laying over the top of muting everything. On beat 3, going to go to the E note, the root there at the 7th fret on the A string. Hit that, give it a little vibrato, followed by a couple scratches. On the 4th beat, just going to hit all scratches, but accenting on that first down strum. So here's the entire second measure. Here I'll play the first and second measures together at tempo with a little more feel. All right, measure 3 is almost the exact same thing as the first measure, except the last beat we're doing all alternate strumming. Now here are the first 3 measures together. Now don't be so worried about having stuff super precise. The important thing is the timing has to be right on, the punch and feel. But it's okay to have a couple little notes ringing out here and there. It's going to be really tough to get this fully clean. One more time. Here's the 4th measure. I'll play it and come back and break it down. All right, the first 2 beats are exactly what we did in measure 2. On beat 3, you're going to go down to the G sharp at the 4th fret on low E string there, walk it up chromatically to the B note at the 7th fret, couple scratches at the end. So the entire 4th measure is this. All right, moving into the 5th measure now. Again. All right, so what's happening here is we're starting by hitting the low E string, followed by a couple scratches, following on the second beat by a barred first finger at the 7th fret, followed by a couple more scratches at the end of the second beat. On beat 3, you're going to go up to a barred 3rd finger at the 9th fret. That's just the top of an E chord. Hit that and pull it off back down to the 7th fret bar. Make sure you keep your right hand in motion when you pull that off to the 7th fret. You're then going to follow that up with another downstroke scratch followed by an upstroke on that 7th fret bar again, this time including the B note there on the high E string. And on beat 4, a couple more scratches on dead strings followed by the low E open. Again, real slow. And here it is at full tempo. Moving into bar 6 now, going to start by just hitting scratches, and again that barred first finger at the 7th fret on the top 4 strings. That's the first 3 beats. On the 4th beat, I'm going to play some hammer-ons from the 7th to the 9th fret. So here is the entire measure. Again. Here are bars 5 and 6 together. Alright, moving into measure 7 now, make sure you pay close attention to the picking and strumming direction in the tab because it's not just standard alternate. Okay, and another very cool thing that is happening here is he's kind of continuing the line that he started in measure 6 and carries over the bar line, which is a very cool feel, and I'll demonstrate that in a second. I'll go ahead and play the entire 7th measure, then come back and break it down. Alright, beat 1. That is down, up, down, down. On beat 2, go into that 7th fret bar, down, up, down, down. So first 2 beats. On beat 3, you're going to go up to that 3rd finger bar at the 9th fret, pull it off to the 7th fret, hold it out, and then hit it again at the end of that beat. On beat 4, back to alternate strumming, scratch, scratch, chord, scratch. Here's the entire 7th bar. Again. Here is measure 6 and 7 together. Very cool thing here, playing over the bar line. Going into the last measure now, real standard stuff here, just alternating between the scratches and that barred 7th fret there. On beat 3, you're going to hold it out for a quarter note and include the B note on the high E string there. Again. All right, let's put it all together.